Welcome back, all my free thinkers, to another episode of the Grow Rich, Grow Happy Crypto Show and another Zebec video. And before some of you get down there and say, oh, it's tribalism. He's talking, he talks against tribalism. It's tribalism. It's not tribalism. I'm talking about projects with a movement. And not only am I talking about projects with a movement, this has nothing to do with tribalism, because I just made an XRP video. I just made all of these different videos. Plus, if somebody drops down below and they say, I hate Zebec, Zebec's going nowhere, I'm not going to be mad at you. It's cool, whatever. I'm not, do you? But what I'm going to talk about right here, because it's going to have more to do with your mental and something that Zebec dropped. I'm going to show you something about leadership. Not only leadership, but you want good leadership in the projects that you hold. You want to make sure that they leadership is steady, meaning in these turbulent times that we have right now, they're still keeping things afloat. They're still keeping that same mindset and they're still forging ahead. It's the same with YouTubers, influencers. I can't tell you how many times I see weakness. Once I spot weakness in a person, my hopes and dreams get deflated. I've worked in many facets in life. I've been in leadership roles in life, and there's nothing worse than following a weak leader. It can tank your organization. It can tank your hopes and dreams. And more than likely, the people that you listen to in your life and the people that you follow, if they are weak, you're going to take on their personality. So yes, we're about to talk about Zebec, but first thing I want you guys to do is smash that like button, give me a damn sub, hit that bell notification so that you don't miss any of these videos, guys. And check out my book, Overcoming Self for Crypto Wealth. It would teach you a lot. Swing over to growrichgrowhappy.com and pick up your copy. Anyway, we're about to head straight over here, because guess what I did? I caught him slipping again, guys. To making this video, look how far Zebec is down right now, and it's steady declining, and I'm steady jumping in. Yes, I bought some more. I did. I am that person that is on that sinking ship, and I'm like, take on some more water, because I'm taking on some more tokens, guys. So, I like it. I like where it's at. And let me show you what $50 will get you with my cheap ass. Let me show you what $50 will get you. Man, I did that wrong. It's 50 Zebec. Let's do this. $50 will get you 21,240. I actually bought $50 worth just before the making of this video, and it only got me 20,000. Where the hell people buying theirs at? I bought mine from Uphold. I got a boatload. Keep stacking, though. Keep stacking, because we know better days are ahead. But enough with that. What I want to do, I want to show you something, or let you hear something. But before I let you hear this, guys, this is something that Zebec released 2 hours ago. And Simon was on this podcast. It says 2 years ago, companies didn't know what a stable coin was. A lot of your family and friends, maybe even you, didn't know what crypto was. But they damn sure didn't know what stable coins was. They just heard crypto and assumed volatility, funny money. Like my family always tell me, don't be teaching people funny money. I say, shut up. Shut the hell up. We focused on education, showing how real-time payment or payroll appeals to younger workers, and on solving the working capital challenge through partners like payroll. Now, the reason I'm going to talk about this, guys, because I have to keep drilling into everyone's heads that Zebec doesn't have to be simple. No crypto. Simple. I said simple, simple-minded. Zebec doesn't have to be complicated. No crypto has to be complicated if you can appeal to people who don't understand it. I don't give a damn about a lot of the stuff. How can I make you understand that this is an opportunity for you? That's what this episode is about. Not only that, that's what this Grow Rich, Grow Happy platform is about. And I'm gonna jump over here, because I'm going to play this. This is only a minute and 45 seconds. But before I do, I want you to see the resume of the guy who's over this podcast. His name is Luther Mayday. I'm probably butchering it, but this is his podcast. But I did a little looking on him because I always like to know who the hell am I listening to. I'm over on my LinkedIn now, guys. Make sure you follow me over here if you want to, but it's strictly, we ain't no funny business over here. This is where it's strictly business, guys. So if you want to follow me, or you want me to connect with you over there, be about your business. So anyway, Luther M. I think this is board director and partnerships, the Stablecoin podcast. I'm gonna scroll down here because you say, who is this guy? So I'm gonna scroll down and look at this: co-founder and CEO, Stablecoin Partners. Okay, board of advisors for Zipto, it's close to Zebec, and Algorand Foundation. Looks like, I think that's head of board directors and payments. So had some ties to Algorand, global head of payments. Okay. Head of fintech strategy and innovation, MoneyGram International. So, worked at Bank of America too. God, he should know something about stablecoins for sure. But I just wanted to show you that, guys, know who you're listening to. So just looking at this, I say this dude has a strong leadership background, which I like to see. It's not weak, not weak. All right, we're going to click over here because now we're going to listen to this because, boy, they're going to bring it home and I'm just going to sell it away. But check this out, guys. Here we go. Where we at? Damn, I want to play this for you guys. What the hell happened?
How much of it was that it was too early in terms of stablecoin maturation, regulatory clarity and so on, that was making them say no? And how much was it just the concept of this is a new paradigm, quicker payment cycles, we don't understand it?
I think very early on, the biggest point of friction was a lack of understanding as to what crypto was. When you told people that you're paying them in crypto, the assumption was that they were volatile assets like Bitcoin or Ethereum. There wasn't really much of an understanding even what a stable coin was a couple years ago. So that was really the first point of education for us. And then the second point is, well, why do we need to do this, right? What is the selling point? And I think back then, really the selling point was, well, if you want to attract employees and keep your employees happy and particularly appeal to a younger workforce, having this as part of your HR tools isn't an added benefit. Let's say McDonald's had this, but Burger King didn't. Would you rather go work at McDonald's or Burger King, right? And it's the same idea with the earned wage access industry, which has done really, really well actually in the fast food sector. And it's part of the market that Zebec is actually actively disrupting. But to go to your second point about what we would call the working capital component of funding payroll, yes, this is absolutely a consideration because with real-time payments, you need to also have real-time funding. And in a higher interest rate environment like we've had over the past 2 years, this is a material line item both for the revenue of the company as well as the revenue of a payroll company. So at Zebec, we were able to address this pain point through a partnership with a really interesting company out of New York called Payroll. So that's an example of us partnering with a more traditional Web 2 lending business to enable Web 3 payroll.
See that, guys? Let me click back over here with you. That is that moat. That is that crypto moat. I'm gonna flash it up here with Zebec. Make sure you check out that video right there as I explain what a crypto moat is and how Zebec is distancing themselves from their competition. So that's a crypto moat. Now, back to what he was saying. Do you remember when crypto was just almost like just an underground drug deal or something like that? Oh, guess what? I'm buying crypto. What? How dare you? Are you stupid? Are you crazy? Are you seriously getting in crypto? You're a fool. You're dumb. Isn't it illegal? Now look where we are, guys. So crypto was something of almost like a myth. Why would somebody get in that? Oh, you're just a rebel. And then you fast forward to now where we are. Well, the reason I wanted to talk about this is because us who understand Zebec and those of you who may be new to this platform who don't understand Zebec, this is what Zebec is about, guys. I think they're great for the workforce because like the example that Simon gave, you got Burger King, you got McDonald's, right? And if I had to go work at one of them, I used to work at Wendy's at one point in my life. Can you believe it? I was homeless at that point too. I was like sliding chicken. I'm sidetracking again. I was sliding those frozen chicken breasts or whatever. I was putting them down my trousers so I could have them later. True story. But anyway. So if you had to work at one of those, and let's just say McDonald's was like, we're going to pay you every 2 weeks. Get over it. But Burger King, through something like Zebec, they said, we can pay you around the clock. Where are you going to go? Where are you going to go? Now, back when I was homeless and sleeping in a car, guess what I'd have chose? I'd have chose Burger King, because now I can sustain myself because I'm getting paid around the clock. So that is great for not only attracting employees, or not employees, employees, attracting employees for employers, because right now a lot of people don't want to work. I've talked about this many times. A lot of people value their time. They value their time more than they value money. And they're like, I'm not going to work for crumbs unless you give me some crumbs around the clock. Then I can make something happen with that. That is why you get into Zebec right now while the prices are going down like this. That's not financial advice. You have to look at your crypto, look at your project, and say, okay, what inherent value does it have? I know people get mad that I make so many Zebec videos, but I see intrinsic value. I see movement. Not only that, I see opportunity for a lot of you out there that don't have a lot of money. You don't have a lot of money, but you have a dream. So since you have a dream, you're going to take what you can. Again, don't take a loan. Do not take a loan. Do not sell your silver. I got somebody I've been going back and forth with down in one of the free thinkers said, I'm close to selling my silver. I say, don't do it. I got silver too. Silver's gonna skyrocket. But anyway, I digress. But don't put yourself in the hole. Make sacrifices, like I was telling you guys. This is clearly, and I say do your own research, because let's just say go to zero. Nothing happens. Scandal or something. I don't want you coming back saying, well, Mr. Forsyth used to post and push it all the time. It's not financial advice, but I'm giving you the tools, and I'm giving you the know it with all, the mentality that you should have when you're looking at projects like this. It doesn't have to be simple. Sit back and take the example he gave with Burger King and McDonald's and say, damn, that makes sense. Not only that, when that makes its way through to all facets of life with working, if a employer told you that we pay bi-weekly, you're going to say, I don't care how much you paying me. I'm not doing it, because I'd rather be paid around the clock, which is hence why we are so crazy about a Zebec network, because of that. That is their major thing. They've solved a problem and no one can compete with them. That's what it's about. And now you bring in stable coins and it's a reality. People don't have to look at it, although there still is. They don't have to look at it and say, well, crypto is so volatile. What if I make $200 and it goes down and then I get like $1 in my paycheck? They don't understand yet. This is why we educate people that a stable coin is dollar for dollar. And it doesn't matter what crypto is doing. That money is backed by whoever is issuing that stable coin. Hence, you are safe. The fact you need to concentrate on is you're getting paid around the clock and you know what to do with your money. Guys, let me know what you think down below. Is it hard to understand crypto for you guys? I mean, that's the other thing I forgot to tell you. And I alluded to it in the beginning. Just make sure the people that you listen to in your circle and that you keep around you, they're positive for one, but they're not weak. They're not weak in times like this. Make sure the influencers and different people you're listening to or whoever you're following on X, they're not weak. They're not tribal, although people say I'm tribal. They're not putting you against other assets. They're not telling you, oh, look at your asset. It's down now. You should be over in this asset. Shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. Keep your head down. Focus on utility. Focus on assets that are solving problems. And hell with the rest. This your boy. I'm out. My heart.